Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is doing great. Hope everyone had a great Friday night. I had an uneventful one at work. Pretty boring. Pretty boring. Saturday morning, as a kid, I used to be watching cartoons at this moment. Not even sure they show cartoons on Saturday mornings anymore. It's a good morning to sleep in if you have the chance. I don't have the chance to sleep in any mornings because I work nights. So it's more like sleeping in the afternoons. Lag? Dalton shoulders? It doesn't show that I have any dropped frames, and it shows my connection is good. It must be on your end. It shows if I have any dropped frames, and it lets me know if I've got lag, and I don't seem to have any at the moment. Good morning, though. So let's get right into it. I normally show what I carried last night as the first thing every video. So last night I actually carried this knife, which is a Forest Elf or Lemifshi F03 Plus in M390. It is by a designer named Rattlesnake, and this, I believe, is the first knife that ever ever came with a tuning fork built into the side of the scales. It's basically like one of those little good morning knives are live. It's got a tuning fork built into the side of the scales that make it give a ring sound when you open it. I don't know if you can hear that on camera. But it makes a little ding. I've got a picture of it. We could actually take it apart. Let me turn on the light here. I forgot to turn on my light this morning. Give us a little bit more light. Let me mute my phone so we're not distracted by all those noises. Oh, there was one of them right there. Good thing I'm muted. So we'll get into this knife in a second, but it has a tuning fork thing installed in this side of the scale, and it looks like those old thing on music boxes, those little fingers that the metal rollers click against to make different notes. It's got one of those mounted on the inside of the scale. They make two versions of this knife. They make this Damascus version, and then they make a plain version. I've actually got both of them. Very good action, M390 blade steel. Great price on it. So I had that in the front pocket, and then in my back pocket I had this, which is a Brian Efros Elder. This is one of the carbon fiber knives that I do own with I don't remember what they dark matter carbon fiber, I believe. Super cool knife. There's only one big complaint about this knife. And it's this clip. This clip is possibly the worst clip of any knife. And you can see, because it's got that huge ramp on the back there, it's almost impossible to get out of like a blue jeans pocket. Since I had this in my back pocket of dress pants, it did come out easy during the night. But man, this clip. And actually, my buddy I showed him a picture of what I was carrying last night, and he said, "I love that knife. If it just wasn't for the clip." And so I showed him where I had messaged on Instagram Brian Efros and asked him if he made any different clips that would fit on this knife, because this clip is just terrible. Great knife otherwise. It's OEM'd by Riot. So there's that. And then I also took, I wanted to show my coworkers, so I took a bag that had the It had the Arma XL and the Get On, the 2 DLC, the new Migarons, the 2 big monsters. I had both of those last night also. Good grief, it's a lot of knife. They're pretty close to the same size. If you didn't see my unboxing videos, I do have those available, but you can tell how big they are. I did the Kubi code stopped working again. That's no good. I did buy it and I got it for $138 with all the codes. Let's stop and go right to it real quick and see what's going on with it this morning. Let's see here. White Mountain Knives. Decimal. I bought this one. I hit add to cart and it automatically dropped it to like 150 something. Just automatically. The code is supposed to be applied automatically now. Yeah, see, it dropped it to 153. So that's with the Kubi code being applied automatically. And then you can put in a DM10. You can put in a 10% code from anybody that you want to use. I'm using Discerning Man's. And it brings it down to 138.24. Momentum is on sale right now at Blade HQ for $38 in Jade. Let's see what the Kubi code brings it to. Oh, good morning, Nick. By the way, let's see what White Mountain knife price is. Momentum in Jade. Momentum. There's Jade Black. That's the only one I'm seeing. Add to cart. It brings it down to $43 with the Kubi code on White Mountain Knives. And then with the DM10 code, it drops it down, looks like, to $38.88. So that's about the same. So Nick, you can get it at White Mountain with no tax and shipping. Blade HQ charges shipping. You can get it for $38 on White Mountain. So there you go. I'm not sure. I don't know if they make a plain blade one with the Jade, but the black blade with the Jade, it's $43 and then $432 off, $38.88. No shipping. Yes, sir. All right, so back to what I was talking about here. Got some knife news to go over. Did you know that Civivi relaunched their site yesterday with a whole new site? So it looks totally different now. I wish a few more websites would do that. I don't know if I have a Momentum. I'm not sure about my Kubi collection if I actually have one. I do want to show y'all this tuning fork and this knife. It's pretty cool. And a lot of people haven't seen it, so I thought it would be a good opportunity just to show it to people on video. So let's get it open real quick. It won't take but a second to get it open. I'm going to go ahead and take this clip off just to be sure. Can't hurt anything. And of course, I'll probably grab the T8 when I need the T6. All right. There's that one. There's that one. Put the clip to the side. Oops, I didn't get that back screw completely out, I don't think. Oh, that back one goes all the way through. I'm glad I took the clip off. Or I guess it goes all the way through. It seems to be longer than the other screw. Well, good grief. What's going on here? like I said, leave it up to video and it'll mess up everything. All right, yes, that back screw is longer. Leave that in there. Get this body screw out. Put it to the side. I believe these might be titanium because they're not sticking to the screwdriver. All right, so yeah, this knife is kind of crazy. First knife with a built-in sound mechanism. So inside this knife, on the show side, is this little thing, which is like a tuning fork. So when you open the knife, it vibrates those little fingers and makes a little ringing noise. That Damascus looks wild on the inside, huh? You can see this one has a internal. So yeah, that's pretty crazy that knife has that built in. They just put it in the pocket where they did the weight reduction milling. And it's got nice bearings too, as you can see. It's got the double row kind of, not roller bearings, but that weird shape. ZT0640. I do not have one, I don't believe. Get this put back together. Yeah, I don't know that the winter blade was made to, I don't think he made it knowing it would make that noise. I just think that was an unintended side effect, but it could be me. All right, so let me get this thrown back together and then we'll move on. Yeah, Civivi did a new site. They also just released, a few days back, they released a slip joint version of the Elementum for the 5-year anniversary. No, not 5 years. But yeah, they released a slip joint Elementum, which is pretty wild. We'll go look at that in just a second. And Nick, I saw that ProTech has a dual auto. I don't know if we looked at it yet. But yeah, they have a, get this tightened back, make sure we're good, and see if it's still making a noise. Yep, still making a ding. I don't know if y'all can hear that ding, but it's dinging. All right, got that one apart and back together pretty easily. Finally, on video, had something go right. So back here to Firefox, Civivi, their site looks completely different now. And here's the Elementum slip joint that they just came out with. Or they're about to come out with. Oh yeah, it's going to be available at the end of the month. And that's a pretty cool, if you're going to come out with just one, the Blue Ocean resin handle, I don't know if that's the only one. But let's see. Elementum slip. Okay, so it looks like they got multiple versions. They got the black and black, the blue and silver, green and silver, wood and black, and their Damascus. So the blue one with the blue resin handle, I think that's my favorite out of the ones. So I'm kind of glad it went to that one when I opened it. I'm wondering how the detent will be on it. What is the 0640? Let's look that up real quick. I'm not familiar with it. Let's see. ZT0640. Oh my goodness. Cannot type. ZT0640 knife. Oh, it's the Emerson. Yeah, it's got the disc. That's definitely Emerson. Like, it's discontinued and out of stock. Echoes of past success. That's a pretty ugly color, I'd have to say. Are they? Is that the only? No. Here's one on eBay. Man, I don't know that I could deal with that pattern. That is pretty dang ugly. No wonder he wants to trade you. What's the WC 0392? Now you got me curious about it. WC 0392 knife. Oh, the Hinderer. Yeah, kind of reminds me of the Eclipse blade shape. That's pretty sexy. The colors on that are a lot better than that other one. Yeah, that reminds me a lot of the Eclipse. Knives are live. Are you talking about Gross, about that knife he wanted to trade you? That's pretty funny. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to find a case I got over here with some. Yeah. These are the only ones I've got. I'm not sure if these are the only ones I've got. Whoops, excuse my coffee cup and my keyboard. I guess it's my channel. I can do what I want, huh? I washed this thing and dried it. It looks good. These are the only ZTs I have, though. I think they're in here. No, they're on the other side. Zero tolerance is kind of hit or miss for me. Like, I don't know. I guess they're good knives. I mean, I appreciate the fact that they're American or kind of American. Let's see. So this Eclipse right here has that same. This is a Hinderer design, and is this the? I don't know what the model is on that. You only have 8. Oh, not of that same knife. You want to buy this one, Nick? I'm just kidding. You can get it for cheaper than this is full titanium though. And then I believe this is a Hinderer too. Yeah, that says Hinderer design 0392. I mean, at least it's I don't know. I would have to. Oh, it says it's N690. But I don't believe. It's probably. Let's see. Let's go find it. Do you know the model number? Hold on. Give me a second. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's the XM18. That's not, no, it's not the XM18. It says 100% N690, so I believe the other one is too. Let's see. I don't know why he doesn't have. Yeah. N690. I know it's N690, so let's see. Yeah, right here. So there it is. There's the 3 versions. It is N690. We got these versions right here. So this is a tops knife that they just came out with that's like 2 feet long. The blade is like 16 inches long. It's called the Gnutting, which is kind of a wild name. This just came out not long ago. Specs, yeah, it's 23 inches long total and 15.75 inch blade length. So that's pretty wild. That was something else I was going to talk about after the Civivi. So yeah, that's a pretty wild knife. Looks pretty wild. The sheath looks good on it though. Let's see. There's it in the guy's hand. I mean, that's a hell of a weapon. Yeah, there's the sheath. It looks good in the sheath. Whoops, there was one of him having it on his side, I guess. That's not a knife. This is a knife. That's definitely a knife. Yeah, that's a pretty wild knife. I do like tops. Let's see, let's go back here. There's a couple more. This is a cool Hinderer design too. The 0393. What is this one? Was that the same knife? 0392 and the 0393. And then this is the Rexford. Forgot which model that is. 0801. Zero tolerance. I don't know. I don't know why. Oh, this is a cool zero tolerance. That was the auto, the XM18 auto that I converted into a button lock. Which is pretty cool. Except that you cannot flick it. You have to use the button. But now it's a button lock. All you have to do is put a stop pin in if there's not one, and take out the spring, and you can convert it into a button lock, the auto into a button lock. It stays locked though, so you can't flick it open because of the way the button works. Pretty cool though. Cool little mod. Anyway, moving on. Let me put these back. These, I do like Rick Hinderer. I will have to say that. And I seem to like his designs with zero tolerance. I like his collabos with ZT. Alright, enough about those. Get those put up. Move on to the next news item. And the next news item was Kaiser just released a few days ago a new bamboo front flipper. They're showing off some of their new talent designers. And it's made out of bamboo, which is pretty cool. It's a liner lock front flipper. Nitro V blade steel. So this is a new knife that just came out. Looks like, who's the designer? New design. Oh, here you go. That's the new designer's name. And it looks like, I like the design of that front flipper. So that was part of the new news. And then, let's see. Tops Massive Gutling. There we go. And then Kaiser and Bradley Diaz came out with a Gothic EDC knife called the Tomb. And I don't know why they say it's Gothic, but Kaiser just released that. Looks like they sold out of it pretty quick. Like there's 83 people viewing it right now, but it just came out like 4 or 5 days ago. And that's a sweet little knife. Ohio Rays, let's go. My ex-fiance was from Ohio, outside of Columbus. What was the name of that town? Yeah, can't even think. Let's see. Yeah, that knife looks pretty cool. Wonder how the button lock feels. It does look like a tomb, though, with the coffin-shaped handle. Oh, that's pretty cool. Look at the nested liner. Haha. That's pretty wild. That's pretty funny. Skeleton pattern nested liner. I wonder if, I'm sure some other places still have it available. Let's see. It's for sale anywhere else. Kaiser Tomb. Knife Center. Oh, it says pre-order. So maybe they haven't released it yet. Out of stock, but typically ships within. They're on back order. That one says pre-order, pre-order, and pre-order, but the blue one says add to cart 2 to 3 days. It's a cool I mean, $70 ain't bad. Oh, you stopped buying Chinese knives 2 years ago? Wow. I love my Kaisers. All right, well, here's for you. Did we look at the Harkins? The dual action auto? I don't remember if we did. You don't think that many people take apart their knives, Cal? I think a lot of people do take apart their knives. It'd be a nice surprise when you go to clean it. Something you see. Cool little touch, weight reduction, a little style, you know. Did we talk about this knife, Nick? And if so, uh, is there a video of it working? Let's see. Let's see how it works.
There haven't been a whole lot of slim gentleman's carry type dual actions produced over the years. The Harkins ATAC is definitely one of them. These are just so classy. Really
is that the
nice,
same one we looked at
profile,
with the sliding?
Super lightweight with the aluminum frame.
No, maybe not.
Really nice liner lock setup. These are old school, so they're riding on nylon washers, or might be Teflon. I forget which. It's been a while since I had this thing apart. I did swap out the original marble carbon fiber inlays with these old piano keys that I had laying around. Because, you know, I can't leave anything alone. And
yeah, the click is better.
It is a dual action. These are a trapdoor style DA, so this whole inlay pivots. You can actually see there's the world's smallest set screw right there. That holds a pivot pin that runs across this inlay right here and allows it to pivot and release the leaf spring. Really, really slick mechanism. Very sneaky. And being an inlay like this in your pocket, anything that's going to press on it is going to tend to press on both sides of that. So it's really difficult to get these to accidentally fire in your pocket, even though there's no safety to the
That's pretty cool.
auto function. Takes a very deliberate press down here at the bottom of the...
All right. Let's see. I think there was maybe one more. Oh, yeah. CRKT just, that was last, never mind. That's an old article. They turned 20 this year. K-Bar Apex. K-Bar? I call it K-Bar. Is that right? The Apex is a new one they just came out with. I think. I could be wrong. I don't know. This article could be old, actually. No, it says it's new. D2 steel. Comes with a plastic sheath. Not sure how I feel about that one. Y'all like that one? Carbon fiber inlaid on the pocket clip, huh? That sounds like he's doing his thing, huh? Wingspan. Sweet. What is the wingspan? What are we talking about? Wingspan. I can't type. New breed. Oh, yeah. You're all about some new breed here recently, huh? Oh, that's a pretty... Yeah, I like that knife. It's almost one of those ones that has... The blade to handle ratio is a little off. It almost looks like it's top heavy. I do like both the handle shape and the blade shape. I just kind of wish the handle was a little bigger. Do you feel the same way, Knives Are Life? Do you think that's kind of the proportions are a little off on that knife? Or is it just me? It reminds me, I want to show you Loot Scoot Boogie. CNC. Okay, we'll look up that knife in just a second. Give me just a second. I want to pull out a knife that reminds me about the body to blade ratio. And that's these two right here. This is another knife that it's kind of got that body. This one is that's some inlays for you there. I don't have very many carbon fiber knives or knives that aren't plain tie, but this is one of them. I got two of these. But this is one that kind of has that same feel with the too much blade, not enough handle. Both cool knives though. I don't know who Loot is. Is that the guy that does New Breed or whatever? Good morning, Be Shady. I've got my coffee right here in my Yeti. Yeah, that's one of those ones where there's too much blade, not enough handle. I mean, it's comfortable. The jimping's great on it. I like the Corvus way better as far as blade to Loot 10, NBA, NB New Breed. Oh, New Breed EDC. Yeah, New Breed. That's what I said. Is that New Breed? I was picking up on it. All right, so we wanted to look at the fixed blade. What was it? CNC something? Turner CNC Elvira or Elvia? Let's see. Did that come back up? Yeah. Okay. Turner CNC Elvia. Version 2. Oh, wow. That's pretty wild. And pretty deadly. It's definitely a self-defense knife. Lynn Thompson would approve. Sold out. Sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out. Straw color blades. It's pretty wild. Yeah, I'm going to have to check out the New Breed guy. The Emerson Elvia. Let's see. No, Google, you cannot know my location. Okay. It's definitely got his wave stuff on it. And the disc. What does it look like when it's closed? Yeah, he conveniently hid the other side when it's closed. Huh. The only picture he's got with it closed, you can't see the other side. It's kind of funny. I'm sure it doesn't stick up at all. It's flush, but that's weird. That's weird. Not my style. Who cares if it's hard to get and ugly? Does it really matter if it's hard to get? I'm just joking. Yeah, I don't know. There's some knives I just don't like. You think it's badass or Blade Alchemy? I'm just kidding. Yeah, there's some knives to me that I'm just not into. Oh, all right. So, what else is going on? Sneak Reaper. What is that? What is the Sneak Reaper? Oh. Oh, that's the Turner CNC. Look, they got a trainer. That's what you need, Nick. You might hurt yourself with that other one. You need to start out with a trainer. I'm afraid you might hurt yourself. What else are we looking at today? What else is going on in the knife news? SG Knives. I've seen some really cool reblades. Smart grade knives. Those are definitely reblades. That's a crazy wild blade. Yep. You get you a CNC machine, man, you can go to town. Cut blanks out of whatever, any shape you want. I'm thinking about building me one. I want to show y'all something really cool. I'm real big into 3D printers. Well, I was. I actually have an article about 3D printers written up for me in a magazine. It was an online magazine. I was the first person that 3D printed a 3D printer frame. And 3D print a 3D printer frame. So Hackaday did an article on me, and that's actually my printer that I printed. I mean, that I 3D printed a printer. So down here, Chip Jones, that's my fake Facebook name. I put a thing up on Thingiverse to where I gave people the parts to fully 3D print a 3D printer. So you can print the whole frame by printing these aluminum extrusions and building the frame. So anyway, I was big into 3D printers. So there's a it's called I'm blanking out on it right now, but it's called a, hold on. Dang it. What's the name of it? Mostly MP 3D, mostly printed 3D CNC. Hold on. So right here, hold on, MP CNC, here it is. So you can 3D print you buy the aluminum rails, and then it's mostly printed CNC, and you can do it for pretty cheap, but you can get very, very big mounts for the mill. So I'm actually, oh my God, I'm not even on the right place. MP3 CNC. Sorry. Hold on. I was in my other browser and I thought I was showing it to y'all. Oh my God, I didn't even show you the damn article. It pisses me off. So right here is the mostly 3D printed CNC. And the other article that I was showing with my name in it, y'all didn't see that either, which makes me mad. I've got Chrome open too, so you can't see. But right here, I 3D printed. I 3D printed a printer frame, and then I released the files to everybody on Thingiverse so they could replicate it. And this article in Hackaday was a guy interviewed me, asked me about it. Well, my name right there, Chip Jones, was my fake Facebook name. That's what I was showing y'all, but you couldn't see it because I was in the other browser. Thought I was showing y'all. But I 3D designed all these parts to make this printer. Yeah. So anyway, I did that, but you can 3D print a CNC machine as long as you buy this tubing, and you can make it as big as you want. And then you just lay a sheet of steel down, and you can make knife blanks. So I'm thinking about building one of those. And yeah, I've got like 8 or 9 3D printers. I've actually got, I used to build and sell them. So hopefully soon I might get in the mood and build one, and then we can start making our own reblades. Seeing that guy's Instagram made me think about all that, especially you can buy the spindles, like I saw down here in this picture right here, this spindle that he's using on his CNC. You can buy, yeah, there's one right there. So that right there would clamp right into that that MP3 CNC. I don't know if y'all could see that, but mostly 3D printed CNC. Right here, this clamp, it's right there. That's what holds that thing right there. So you could literally put that $86, and with some 3D printed parts, we would have a mill going. So he's just he doesn't even have, he does his manually, it looks like. I mean, he might have. Those reblades are cool though. One of my favorite places that does reblades, I can't think of the name of it. Transparent Knives. Transparent Knives does some awesome reblades. I don't know if y'all are familiar with them or not. But he does some 80-20 bug out and 940s, and some of his 940s are wild. He's got a bunch of different reblades on his 940s. Those are original goat scales. But Transparent Knives does some cool ones. And then he has ones for the bug out. And his 80-20.5 ones are super cool too. But these bug outs, I mean, it's pretty wild, like how much of a blade you can get in a knife if you decide, you want to. I think the 80-20.5s are the ones. Wow, that's a lot of a blade. I'm surprised that fits in there. Pretty wild. I think he's got a bunch of cool 20.5 ones though. Or maybe it's the 20S. That's a recurve. Number 141. Like, they're all individual. I can't see what y'all are saying if y'all are saying anything, but if you haven't checked out Transparent Knives, you need to check him out. He was offering blade regrind services, but I think he stopped doing that because he got behind on making all these. But I think reblades are super cool. I'd really like to get into that. Anybody can build a forge, to heat treat knives pretty easily. Let me see one more. Let's look at the 8020s, the big boy. See what kind of crazy ones he's got for those. Looks like he only did 38 of those so far. Pretty much the same as Harpoon, some polished, some not. I like those polished stonewashed that a lot of people are doing. I think it looks cool when you stonewash it and polish it. It gives it that, I don't know, like, it's a cool pattern. And his regrinding service, hollow jig regrinds only, 110. BGM, is that the other BGM regrinds? I think he's the one a lot of people use. Which one is Brian? Sorry, I couldn't see what y'all were saying. Satu Dave, that's funny. I messaged him about buying a Satu. That's on my bucket list. I want a Satu for sure. Yeah, he's one of my buddies on Reddit. I need to add him on Instagram. I forgot. There's a few people I need to go through and add. He's one of them. I wonder how much they're running now, like on the used market. I wonder if there's any on eBay. Yeah, I don't see any. Let's see. See what he sold them for on here. If he has. Yep, he hadn't sold one either. I wonder if there's one on Blade Binge. Nope. So the only other place that I would know to go would be Reddit. Knife swap. Satu. 25 days ago, there's one sold for $385. So that's just a plain black one. It's a beast of a knife, though. Matt D. We're just talking about knives, man. Right now we're looking at a Satu. You want a Diablo? Oh, Transparent Knives is Brian? Okay, cool. Yeah, I was just trying to find a Satu for sale and what they're going for right now. There's a one for $385, and then it looks like 4 months ago. Whoops. uh, 5 months ago, Demco. I don't know why these are popping up with the Satu. Gray Man would probably be easier to find. The Dua. Let's see, new. There's a TCal. Which one is that? The Comtant fixed blade? Huh. Not sure what that is. Let's see, which one is it? Combat fixed blade. Where you at? Good grief. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's a pretty cool knife. I'm going to have to check out that brand too, Knives Are Life. The TCal. What do you say it sold for? $225. Was $225. $160. $160. I'm not sure that the name is spelled right. Combatant. Oh, combatant. Okay. And how much does he charge new? Doesn't really say. Combatant. Oh, $250. So 160 is not bad, I guess. Kind of like that version too. Well, all right then. Good morning, Dean P. Good morning, Ed. So what's everybody getting into today? Saturday. What are we going to do today? I'm going to shoot some unboxings right after we get done with this video so I can get them knocked out. And y'all never let me know yesterday what you wanted to do this coming Thursday. If you wanted to do sharpening or lightning ano or something else. Because we still need to sharpen this knife from Thursday. I might just do Monday or Tuesday, do a little sharpening video, and we'll do something else. We'll do lightning ano or get into some blade mods like removing flipper tabs or putting a hole in a blade. Knives is coming out with a new one. What kind of material, what kind of media are you gonna get? TCal Taylor's Ridge. What I don't even know what that is. Let me look at it. You see what they're looking like. Don't see one on here anywhere. TCal Striker. TCal Taylor's Ridge. Oh yeah, that's that one we looked at the other day. Man, I like that color. Is that the color yours is, Bob? $180 is, I mean, that's a good price. They were $250 new. I try to pay as close to half of new price as I can when I buy knives off Knife Swap, but you know, sometimes you can't do that. Is that the only color it comes in? Is that the color you got? Nice. Uh, I'll think about it. Yeah, I'm sure you have it listed somewhere, huh? It's worth what somebody will pay for it. That's what it's worth. Uh, it also depends on the how much it's been used and. Yep. I can't think of any more knife news for today. Y'all got any more suggestions of knives we check out? Once for an apple. Ting. I don't know if y'all can hear that. But it's tinging. I'm not sure how this microphone picks up. I think it does vocals pretty good, but I'm not sure about knife sounds. I still gotta sell this one sometime. Look up the Panacea Firefly. Okay. That's pretty wild. Watch video below. All right, let's watch the video. Well, what happened to the stupid browser window?
I'm Zachary Fowler.
Oh, I know that guy.
And this
Is that the fuck? What are we looking at here? Is that it? That must be it. I like that, see if we can find where he's talking about it. I don't know if that's it or not, but... Is that it in his hand? Let's go back to the website, see if we can find it. Because he didn't really have any pictures of it. Order here. Yeah, that is it. I figured that was it, the way they were showing it. Oh, that's a good little price. There's the Scandi grind, the Fowler grind. Oh, yeah, that's a super cool little knife. I like that Scandi grind on it too. I bet that would come in handy. Is it a ferro rod? No, the spine is. Bushcraft knife. Neck worn sheath. That's definitely pretty cool. The bling grind. Yeah, man, I'm going to have to bookmark that one. That's a good price on a little knife. Dean, you have the Scandi grind version, the Fowler version. The Wood Nymph from Tops. No, I haven't seen it. Let's see. Here we go. Wood Nymph. Looks like a steak knife. I don't know that I like that handle, but I mean, sure, it works fine. Yeah, it looks like a steak knife. Tops. If you watch Joe X, what do y'all think of Joe X? Cerberus is good. I have a Jake BX Cerberus Modest Mary. Modest Mary. Let's check that out. It's your favorite knife, huh? Well, there you go. It's another steak knife with a bigger blade. I like that blade grind. 63 to 64, that's pretty good. That's where Magna Cut should be. That one looks pretty, like it would be more comfortable. Got some curves. I'm guessing this pre-order was a long time ago. Yeah, May of 2024. So it wasn't 160, it was 160 plus 136. So it was like $300. That's pretty cool. Let's see if there's a... I want to see it in hand.
What's up, guys? John from Heavyset Tactical. I finally got this puppy all set up for daily carry. This is the Jacob Creates Modest Mary. And
yeah, that'd be a cool scout carry knife.
A Griffin Co. bead from Combat Beads. Griffin Co. Knife Company, Combat Beads, they're the same outfit. So I put the belt loop on, got her all ready for everyday carry. Now I'm just trying to select what folder to go with it.
I like the TRN Adam.
Oh, happy Thanksgiving to everyone, everybody that's been following my channel for a while.
TRN makes some cool knives.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, that's a cool knife. Yeah, I got a list. I got to put some knives up for sale. That's what I need to do this afternoon. Got a few more videos left until we get the giveaway. I guess 7 more. I haven't decided. I've got a bunch of knives up here in the box. that I bought some duplicates of. Haven't decided which one I'm going to give away yet. I've got three or four. I got 3 or 4 Two Sons, and I got a couple of these too that I could give away. The Arius. Got a couple of those. I don't remember which Two Sons I got, but I got a few nice ones with M390. Somebody's gonna get a cool knife. One of these I'm not gonna. Yeah, there's another one. I'll anodize that one if I give it as a gift. Make it look all cool. I believe this is the. Yeah. Alright guys, I think I'm going to get off here and do some unboxing videos. Appreciate y'all stopping by this morning. We will see y'all again tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning we might do a sharpening video or talk about more knives that y'all like. Might go through some of my fixed blades tomorrow. I don't have that many, but I got a few. Yeah. I'm gonna get off here. Y'all are talking about going to eat. Made me hungry. So I think I'm gonna go grab me something to eat too. Don't buy this knife unless you can find a better clip for it. Garbage. I've got both. Wink and multi-etch. You can go back and watch the video, Matt D. It's, I believe, number 17, number 14, or number 17. Multi-etch is less aggressive. Wink is more aggressive. I ended up, to get that green color, I ended up doing both, Matt. Multi-etch is supposed to allow you to get to some higher voltage colors easier. And the range of colors using multi-etch is supposed to be higher. You're supposed to get like 60 different shades instead of about 30 when you use wink. But I ended up winking it to get it back because we had already anodized that green one in the video. So I winked it back to nothing, and then I used multi-etch to kind of do a second etch, and then that's how I got it up to that high green. So yeah, I use both, and but I just got some multi-etch not long ago, so I've only used it a couple of times. You're supposed to heat it up when you use it, and if you use it at room temperature, it can take up to a couple of hours. So compared to 2 or 3 seconds with wink, room temperature multi-etch is a lot slower. Cool thing about using multi-etch is you can go back colors too, though. So I can take that 95 volt green that I got there, and I can just put it in the multi-etch and let it go back through the colors and stop it anywhere I want. So it works good for doing some fades too, because you can take your time and fade a little bit of it. Knives are life. Have a great day, man. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, you bought the crystals? Yeah, you're supposed to match it up with double strength, I believe. If you go to their website, they have some pretty good info on the multi-etch website about how to mix it up and some of the times on how long it takes. So anyway, appreciate y'all. Hit that thumbs up for me if you don't mind. Helps the algorithm. I've messaged Scott, and I think I got on the list. So we might see some new people pop in soon. I'm already up to, we were just at 900 the other day, and I think we're up to like almost 920 this morning. We're at 918 this morning. So we're pushing towards that 1,000 mark. I'm going to do a real nice knife giveaway when I get to 1,000. So yeah, I appreciate y'all being here. thank you again. We'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Y'all have a good one, and don't do anything I would do. If you got any questions or comments, hit me up on my email, bladealchemy4u@gmail.com. That can be questions about anything, just like the multi-edge comment or question he just had. If y'all got any suggestions, hit me up. Other than that, it's all good.